Hello, welcome back. We are going to continue our tutorials on the PHP login system for beginners. Before we move on to the part 2 and then start talking about the password recovery and then email verification and password reset, I want us to add some features to the site or to the project. In the first place, I want to add an icon here so that when somebody is typing the password, the person click on it, it will show whatever he's typing here. Okay. And also, I want to add font awesome. How to use font awesome, especially in the offline mode, because we are going to use the font awesome icon to do that. Okay, and also I want to create authentication in the project. We can't do all in this same video, so we'll do the rest in the subsequent video. But in this video, I want us to do the authentication first. You can also call it protecting the route. What I mean is that we have created the sign up a login system. Somebody can log in nicely and he's directed to the profile page. You can log out. Okay. But if somebody come to the URL and type profile.php, or let's say localhost / php login / profile.php like this, and press enter, the person can come to the profile page. As you can see, welcome to the profile page. Meanwhile, he's not logging. Okay, so there's no authentication in this. So we are going to implement the authentication. And also, if somebody log in, he shouldn't be able to come to the login page and the sign up page again. Okay, so that it will be like a professional website. Okay, so let's start. It is not difficult to do it in the PHP. Okay, let's go to the profile page first. We put some restrictions here. So we will say that if it's not set, if it's not set, super global variable session of email. Okay, we name our session email. When we were logging in the user, as you can see, we created a session here. If everything is okay, all the credentials are okay, then we create a session and the session variable, okay, and we equate this to an email, the email that the user will type. Later, we will display this email. Okay, so we can use this, what do we call it? Variable, session variable. Okay, let's go to the course. So if it's not set, meaning this session variable is not set, the user is not logged in, that's the meaning. Then if it happens, we prompt the user that you cannot log in, you have to log in. Okay, so we will use alert. That's why I'm breaking the PHP. I'll put my script tag here, and then I'll put alert, and then the alert will be, please log in first to access this page. Okay, and then we send the user back to the login page for him to log in. So we will say window dot open login dot php, and it must be done on the same page. So let's put ourselves here. Okay, so let's check if this will work. Let's go there again. We have not logged in, so let's refresh. And as you can see, please log in first to access the page, and it has brought you back to the sign up login page. Okay, to log in first. Okay, so the first part is done. Second part, if I am logging, I don't want to see, or I don't want to be able to come back to the login page again. Okay, I am logging. I don't want to come back to the login page again. You see, I've been able to come. Okay, I've come. I don't want it in that way. Okay, so to do that, we go to the login page. Then we put restrictions there. We have already added the session. So we can say that if a set, if a set, if a set of super global variable email, okay, then don't come here. If a set, don't come here. So we prompt the user, say that maybe you are already logged in. So let's say you are already logged in. So we use script and alert. You are already logged in. Log out before, or I log out before. Okay, and then we bring the user back to the, let me copy this. We bring the user back to the, we bring the user back to the profile.php page. Okay, so let's see if it works. So let me log in. I'm logging and I want to come back. So let's say login. So as you can see, you already log in. Log out first. Okay, and I am on the profile page again. I want to do the same thing on the sign up page. So let's go to our sign up page. Ours was on the index, I think. Okay, index. Okay, so let's put the same course. Put the same course on the index page too. Okay, and the same thing will take effect there. So let's say index and the same thing. You already log out before. Okay, so everything is working nicely. In the next video, as I said, we will learn the font awesome, how to use it offline. We get our buttons, and then the next video again, we continue creating the hide and show password, and then we move on to the second part. Thanks for watching.